Top 10 disappointing movies ever. Take notice, every movie on this list is bad. We are rating it according to how much it hurts, how much you felt disappointed. With our honorable mention, Jurassic World Dominion. Waste of breath, but made $1 billion because, I don't know, people have issues. I don't know what exactly happened there. Yeah. Terminator, Genisys, don't know what happened there again. This is also a movie that disappointed everybody. God, no, the Jurassic World, let me get back to it. The Jurassic World, the one before this, I can say made sense. And this made no sense. It was not scientifically applicable to my mind. The mass wasn't massive. Terminator, Genisys, or whatever, I don't follow the series that much. But I see all that talk from the mandems. They were like, Terminator is the boss, Terminator is the man, Robocop cannot. So I went in with a bit of expectation just for it to. And this is the one that broke my soul, bro. Venom. Let there be arcade. Why? The CGI budget for this was $2. It made no sense how. I understand COVID. Everybody was trying to save money. Every company was cutting budgets. But that's a movie that I don't think they'll ever claim. That is the honorable mentions. Number 10, we have two movies. It's actually the same movie, but it's the sequel, the pre-sequel. You understand? Thor Dark World and Thor Love and Thunder. Thor Part 2 was not as good as the Part 1. It was disappointing as balls. Then they did a Part 4, and that was disappointing as balls. You're seeing the pattern here. So I remember entering the theater with my colleague. I was shocked at the rate at which the CGI had just dropped. It was lacking. And the unnecessary comedy, the false comedy, the cringe-like Netflix comedy. Why? Thor movies, out of the 4, 2 are the most disappointing. Thor Dark World was so disappointing. I don't remember the story. I don't think people want to remember the story. Number 9, we have Black Widow / Eternal. The reason why I put them all in the same category. This is when Disney Plus came to being. Black Widow was so bad. I tried watching it. I gave up. Yeah. I'm telling you, all of these are bad movies, but who have thought Scarlett Johansson would be in a bad movie? A mask or no mask? My mind was not comprehending. I was like, how? Eternals, if you go back and watch it, let me just say this. Eternals is one movie that if you go back and watch it, you understand that this movie actually did way better than you thought. Because when you went in first, it disappointed you so much that you literally shut your mind to the experience. It's just extremely boring. Number 8, we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Remember when this movie came out? I saw the trailer. I think they're a bit more that they can chew here. Because it's not looking as realistic. I will give it a chance. It was the most mediocre movie ever. It is the definition of mid. It started the trend mid. This movie is an abomination. This movie, I rest my case. It was so disappointing. There's nothing more to say. Number 7, Men in Black International. After Crash on the Girl, Chris Hemsworth is a big man. What can go wrong? Everything went wrong. It's so bad that people literally have discarded it from their mind that a new Men in Black came out. They have erased it from their mind. They don't accept that truth. This movie was so disappointing. I don't even think the actors and actresses themselves will ever claim it. Number 6, Kingsman, The Golden Circle. Even with the Kingsman Part 1, you understand that the Part 2 was just too much Hollywood jazz. It was just why. The Part 2 was why. Why was it made that way? You know what? They actually dropped another Kingsman one. That's just as disappointing as this. Useless. Born out of, think of the worst prostitute in history. Came out of the wrong cunt. But that was done so well. So it makes sense for me to think the Part 2 would just be as equal. It wasn't. Number 5, Ghost Rider, The Spirit of Vengeance. I watched Ghost Rider as a kid. In fact, I rewatched it a few times. Ghost Rider is balls. 15 balls in one sack. It's full of life. It's so bad I don't remember it. I remember watching it and going, why did they do this? Why did they do this to Ghost Rider? Yes, you don't accept its existence. It happened. It happened because, Nicolas Cage was broke and they had to find some way to make their money. That's my only explanation. Ghost Rider Part 2. Do not watch it. Number 4, Need for Speed. I was like, Need for Speed is doing a movie? Need for Speed? I've been playing this game since I was a kid. Need for Speed? I need to watch this movie. How many of you can remember the story? How many of you can even remember who acted it? How many of you can actually even remember you sitting down to watch it? I'm telling you right now, your brain erased it. Your brain did not accept that reality. Your brain did not want to correlate with it. Your brain did not like what it saw and it chose to forget it. I don't know how movies get so bad. It's like, who directed it? Who edited it? Who supervised it? Who actually gave it a go after everything was compiled? We're like, yeah, this is 15 balls in one sack. Yeah, people won't like it. Who? I don't know how they do that. I don't know whatever, bro. My top 3. These are the most disappointing movies of all time. Number 3, Green Lantern. If you've watched the cartoon, you've read the comics, you've had any experience with Green Lantern before this, you understand that this took the idea of Green Lantern and decided to just shit on it. See how bad you think it is? Go and watch it. Remember how hyped you were for it? You were so hyped, you were willing to actually go to the cinema and pay money for it. I bet now, even if it's being shown for free and they are paying you to go and watch it, you wouldn't. Would you? Number 2, The Last Airbender. The Last Airbender. The dictionary definition of a bad movie. But the worst of all is they had the expectation of every kid who watched the cartoon. Everybody was so ready for it. Then they release it. My whole body felt wrong right after. Why do you choose to CGI this? Why do you choose to jump 15 times before you move one brick of rock? Why did you do this movie? Who forced you? This movie disappointed everybody. It's top 5 worst movie to exist. But worst of all, it broke every child's heart. Every child's heart. Number 1, it's recent, but it disappointed everybody. Matrix Resurrection. Everybody has watched this. Everybody has watched Matrix. Everybody has some kind of connection to Matrix. Everybody feels some way towards Matrix. Look, this movie disappointed the world, the universe. Everybody watched it and was like, what is this? What is this? I was watching it, I was like, what is this? What were they aiming for? They acted the movie, directed the movie, CGI'd the movie, then they did the compilation of it, released it, and they expected us to go, magnificent. It's gonna be the number 1 disappointing movie ever to exist. This movie had everybody waiting for it. And now they don't want to admit they watched it. I didn't even finish it. I stopped after 5 minutes. This is the definition of disappointment. That is the top 10 disappointing movies. I am Sir King. Thank you for watching. See you in another video. Peace.